Hello, Aquarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. This is your love and life reading for the second half of December from the 16th all the way through the 31st. Can't believe it's almost the end of the year, guys. It has gone so fast. Anyway, it's general as always, so it's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this, Aquarius, whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using for this reading. All right, guys, let's get started. So normally I start off with 2 card decks focused on messages that I can tap into for you by way of focus messages. But this time around, for my very last love and life reading of the year, I wanted to choose 3. I was guided to choose 3 decks for you guys, and this is what I chose for you. For all of the readings, I was just guided to use this deck. It's called WTF is the Problem. It's by Fire Witch Tarot. Very matter of fact, gets right to the point, and it does contain profanity, so I'm warning you now. It definitely does not mince words. And we'll also pull some messages from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. You don't have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck. And then we'll go ahead and grab some additional messages from this deck, the Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. So let's get started, Aquarius, and let's see what needs to come through for this reading. So WTF is the problem here. What's going on for you, Aquarius? What obstacles, challenges are you dealing with? What are the problems? Let's take a look and see if it addresses it for you. So WTF is the problem. All right, I'm guided to this one. Find some peace and quiet. So if life has been a little bit crazy, if it's been chaotic, if you've experienced some hard times, some challenges lately, it's telling you that part of the problem here is that you haven't been able to find this. And it's time to do that. Find some peace and quiet in your life where you could just go within and meditate and reevaluate where life is going or what you've been dealing with lately. Sometimes we need to still our minds so that we don't have so much clutter that we're surrounded by, especially in our heart and in our mind space, so that we can see things clearly and figure out a different plan for our lives. Okay, so that's coming through for some of you. All right, let's grab an additional message from this Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aquarius, please. Please bring forward an additional focus message for Aquarius or anybody who's been guided to tune in and watch. It could be for my cross watchers as well. Look at this. The thought of you still does things to me. This is coming through from someone, Aquarius, that you are in separation from. They're still thinking about you. They're still missing you. You're still very much a part of their heart. I'm picking up off of that here. Let's grab a couple messages from this deck. The Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. So Angels and Spirit Guides, please bring forward a couple messages, a couple more and focused messages from this deck, guided to this one. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. All right, so it's the need for patience here, Aquarius. And since this is coming through for me that you're in separation from somebody that clearly still cares for you, they're still thinking about you. I'm feeling impatience here on your part as well as theirs to be able to manifest some sort of communication or union here. And it might require that peace and quiet for you to focus enough to manifest that. Let's grab one more here. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. That could be part of the reason why you guys are in separation, and why it might take some time for you guys to actually see things the same way. Okay, so right now, you guys might very much be in different pages of what it is that you're wanting to manifest in a connection, but there's a potential that you guys can eventually see things equally and be on the same page. All right, so let's continue. This is the Mystic Moon Oracles here for you, Aquarius. Let's take a look and see what else is coming in for you. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What else do we need to know here for the second half of December? What else do we need to know? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Aquarius. Family. You and this person, Aquarius, may have shared a family. There may have been children as a part of this equation. You guys may have had blended families. You might have talked about starting a family together. Or either one person wanted it and the other didn't, because right now you guys are on different pages. So take that for how it's resonating. But they are still thinking about you, even though you guys are not together right now. It's interesting how this is the next card, commitment. Perhaps they were bad at commitment before, and they weren't ready to start a family. This is also coming through for some of you that are wanting this. You want a family. You want a stable life with this person. You want to build a future with this individual. You want commitment. But right now you're on different pages, so they're not quite wanting the same things that you want. So it is going to take time for this thing to manifest itself the way you're wanting, Aquarius, with this person. And that's why divine timing is at play here. We've got the devotion card coming through. This, to me, could very well tap into twin flame connections for some of you. We do have that flame that's represented in that photo, which for me is twin flame, mirror soul, or soul connection. Somebody who is your true energetic counterpart in this lifetime. Look at this. The answer is yes. So yes, they might be able to someday commit to you. Yes, you guys could reconcile and work this out. Yes, they still think about you. Yes, they still have love for you. This is a situation that is in the healing process, or is about to be in this healing process, and or this is what's needed to be able to find balance between the two of you. Somebody needs to take action here towards manifestation of what type of bond and relationship you guys can ultimately share together. This darn card keeps coming through. This is the numbing card for me, which is typically divine masculine energy for me. So whoever is representing divine masculine energy in this reading for you, it's just energy, so it can be male or female, but somebody I feel with this card is numbing their feelings by either drinking too much or engaging in some sort of toxic type behavior. They're not ready to feel. They're not ready to deal with it. They're just on a very different path and different wavelength that you are on, Aquarius. And if you happen to be divine masculine Aquarius, then maybe this is you that's just not on the same page as your divine feminine. You guys are connecting in the 5D though. In the 5th dimension, commitment is there. The desire for commitment is there. But in the 3D, you guys are just on very different pages. You don't share the same vision in the 3D realm. I have a divine masculine, more than likely, who is coming forward with that unawakened energy. Unawakened to the fact that this could potentially be a twin flame journey that you guys are on. They're not seeing it yet. That's because you guys are on different pages, Aquarius. So right now, there's not a whole lot of communication. Somebody hit that mute button, not ready to talk, not wanting to engage, not wanting to feel, not wanting to converse. It could be my divine masculine. Balancing the scales represented here as well. So this is telling us there is an unbalanced energy between the two of you, which is, it makes sense because right now you both have very different perspectives, very different visions of what it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life. And I feel here, especially for my divine masculines, this is not where they're at. This is not what they're wanting, is commitment and to start a family and to build a future, and they're all up in their emotions. I don't feel that here for my divine masculines right now. Not to say that they won't wake up to those possibilities, but right now it's not the time, and that's why patience is required here, Aquarius. For now, let it go. Release it. Because it's not the right time. It's one of those things where you gotta let it go and release it, and if it comes back to you, if they come back to you, then it's meant to be. Because what's needed for movement to happen here in the 3D, Aquarius, is for this person, my divine masculine, to recognize that you guys belong together. But we've got settling energy coming through here. So maybe they feel as though if they were to commit to you that they'd be settling and they're not sure if they want this. We've got the material world being represented here. It keeps coming out in my readings for the second half of December. So I feel here it could go one of two ways. Either you're struggling financially or things are improving in regard to your finances. For those who are unemployed, this could represent a job that you may have just received or are about to, or money is coming to you. So it's either you're struggling with it or it's improving. It really depends on how it's playing itself out in your life. But finances are being represented here towards the latter half of the year. Some of you guys dealing with karmic partnerships and third-party situations, and that's why this person is not ready to commit to you, Aquarius, because they're dealing with a karmic partner, or they're involved in a third-party situation. Or this could be past energy, certainly. And that's what brought you guys into separation if you're not together. I've got somebody who regrets what they've done or said. Divine masculine energy once again, usually for me. We do have a male figure in that photo. But it is just energy, so it can be male or female. Somebody regrets their actions. Somebody had to choose a different direction here. Chose to go in a different direction. Especially if you guys are just on two different pages. You know, they couldn't wait forever. Or you couldn't wait forever, Aquarius. If you happen to be divine feminine tuning in, perhaps it is you that chose a new direction for yourself. Created changes in your life on your own. Part of this metamorphosis too is that there are changes that are happening here. There is healing that is happening here. And that healing and balancing of the scales could result in the two of you coming back together if you can finally be on the same page. Communication definitely needed here for you guys to be communicating honestly and openly and productively to see if you can meet each other halfway and be on the same page towards wanting the same things in this relationship. Here's my divine masculine coming through. My divine masculine definitely wants to be heard here. And then we've got soulmate, followed by the observer card. So somebody is keeping tabs on the other person. If you're divine feminine, Aquarius, your divine masculine might actually be checking you out from a distance, trying to really figure things out here. So maybe they're ready to take action, but they haven't done anything as of yet. They might be ready to reach out and communicate. That's a part of that action card. You know, yes, I'm ready to commit. Yes, I'm finally on the same page. Yes, the thought of you still does things to me. And maybe what it is that they needed, as indicated by this card, was peace and quiet, to be able to figure out that ultimately what they're wanting is what you want as well, Aquarius. Because we have that soulmate bond that's being represented here, as well as what I feel is a twin flame connection for some of you. So there are changes, good changes, that are happening here. It might not be quite as prominent right now because patience and time is still a part of this equation. I don't feel that you guys are going to reconnect and reconcile in December or even in January. I think this is going to take a little bit more time, Aquarius, to see this thing come back together. It's going to take a little bit more time. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this and let's see where this is going to take us. Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. So angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know, please, for this connection for Aquarius? Second half of December. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Okay, we have a card coming up reversed. The Nine of Wands. That is fire energy. It does say trials and tribulations. Wands is fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And in the upright, as I mentioned, it does say trials and tribulations, but it is coming up reversed here. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's so tired, they're exhausted, they're fatigued, they don't have any motivation. There's that lack of motivation from this person. Could be my divine masculine. And because they lack motivation, they're unable to take action right now to create changes, to meet you halfway so that you guys can actually communicate and be on the same page here. And that is why timing, divine timing, is at play here. Given time, however, Aquarius, look what's coming for you. You've got the Ace of Cups, love initiation, a new beginning, a fresh start with this person, either your soulmate and or twin flame, it doesn't really matter. Somebody wants to be able to fill your cup of love, and perhaps that's mutual, that you want to be able to fill their cup of love. Offer your heart to this person, and they want to offer the same to you. This is compassion. This is intimacy. This is tapping into a very spiritual connection. And if intuitively, Aquarius, you're feeling that you guys will come back together, the Ace of Cups is tapping into your intuition, especially in regard to emotions and love. Some of you guys might be dealing with a King of Swords. That is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is a very quick-witted and intellectual king. So this could be your person, Aquarius. This could be the divine masculine, certainly. But look what's next. We've got that Sun card. Illumination and growth. We also have the Four of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups. And then we've got the Empress, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. And I'm guided to pull this next one as well. The Two of Pentacles. And lastly, Temperance, which is the need for patience. And that's already coming through here. Everything will unfold in divine timing. With the Sun card represented here, guys, that's the most positive card in tarot. I mean, it's a beautiful card coming through for you, Aquarius. More fire energy, so more Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is where your happiness lies, Aquarius. This is success and joy for you. Literally, it is your moment to shine. It is your moment to shine in your life, in your love life, and life in general. So this is telling us things will eventually get better. There is the potential for you guys to be on the same page, but it's going to take time. It is going to take time. There is a renewal that comes with the sun. There is that promised future, promised happiness, prosperity, bliss. This is a time when you are highly magnetic. What it is that you want to attract, you will attract. This is marriages, unions, recognition of a union, of a soulmate bond and or a twin flame connection. For those of you as well who want to go back to school and pursue higher education, that's a part of the sun energy. We also have the Four of Cups here though. Okay, that does indicate a missed opportunity. So there is a window of opportunity that needs to be taken advantage of here. That's the best time to take action for both of you. Without taking this action, Aquarius, it does turn out to be a missed opportunity. This is Cups energy, so that's water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we've got the Knight of Cups right after that, coming forward with a romantic gesture. So I feel here, even though that missed opportunity is represented here, I feel the person that you're focused on for this reading, Aquarius, is going to take action almost right at that last second when it's almost a little bit too late and they realize that they don't want to miss out. So you end up hearing from them out of the blue, maybe opening up lines of communication. And that's why this metamorphosis is coming through here. And it's so small and insignificant right now, but I feel eventually it will make itself known. Somebody will be coming forward with this romantic gesture and extending themselves to the other. So we've got not only divine masculine being represented here, but we now have the divine feminine. These are two people that want to come back together. There's healing that is necessary here. You guys are not together at the moment, but I feel there is reconciliation here. We do have the Magician, which is a rekindled romance here. You know, the Magician is a beautiful card that is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody needs to take action here. That as well is a part of that Magician energy. It is a positive outcome, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you focus on, whatever it is that your person focuses on, if you guys can actually get onto the same page, you guys are unstoppable. You can manifest this union back into the 3D. If you guys were intimate with each other, Aquarius, this is a very exciting lover. Somebody that you're very compatible with in and out of the bedroom. We've also got the Hangman represented right here. That is the opportunity of seeing things in a different light, a new perspective. You've got the Two of Pentacles right next to that with that balancing act. And it's interesting because we've got balancing the scales coming through right here. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So very similar energies. That balance is needed in this equation between you and this person, Aquarius. The Hangman is water energy. Some more Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here. So yeah, there is the need to let go, but to have faith that ultimately you guys can work this out. This is trying to give you a new perspective. It's trying to shed light on what is in the dark. Difficult times, hard times, challenging times, that's coming to an end. Part of the Hangman energy is once you finally make a decision for yourself, Aquarius, or once this person finally makes a decision to take action, that's when peace of mind is restored in the equation. Because then you're finally going to see movement and changes that has the potential to manifest union here for the two of you. It's so important to let go of things that no longer serve you, Aquarius, so that you can make room to receive. So if that's something that you're resonating with, it's time to throw out the trash, so to speak. Whatever that represents this year, get rid of it, because we're heading forward into a new year. So start fresh and make sure that you're not holding on to past baggage that needs to be released. Because this hangman is giving you a period of transition and change. It's also allowing your healing to continue. And it is truly the need to leave the past behind. Leave it where it belongs, in the past. Whatever problems you've got going on, leave it in the past. You can actually fix those problems. That's a part of the hangman energy, because it allows you to see things from a different perspective, a different way of looking at things. And that can sometimes give you the clarity that you need to figure out, oh, here's plan B. I can do this instead. And here we are with the Temperance card, guys, which is a possible reconciliation. That is Sagittarius energy typically. But this restores harmony and balance and healing in a situation. So it's a perfect tarot card to come through here for your reading, Aquarius. This is the need to find a middle ground between the two of you. That middle ground is going to get you guys out of these different pages and put you onto the same page. But it is clarifying that there is patience that is required here. So we've got an additional reference to the need for patience because divine timing is at play here. But yeah, possible reconciliation is indicated by the Temperance card. All right, guys. So let's continue with some Lovers Oracle here. And let's see what else we can bring forward for you, Aquarius. So angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius, what else do we need to bring forward? What else needs to come through for the second half of December for Aquarius? Calling in your soulmate. You guys are not together right now, clearly. And so either you, Aquarius, you're calling in this person, or they're calling you in, or you're both doing the same thing. What I'm feeling right now is it might be you, actually, Aquarius, that's calling this person in, because you guys are on different pages right now. It's going to take time for this person to be able to get onto the same page as you. What I feel you're wanting is commitment, to start building a future with this person, but they're not on the same page as you. Eventually they will be, because there is a possible reconciliation here. That's been referred to a couple times here already in this reading. That rekindled union, that rekindled relationship. Perhaps you've been praying about this person coming back to you, and that prayer might be answered. Just give it some time. Keep an open mind is also coming through here, and it's so interesting how it refers to a soulmate connection again. It does say your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So Aquarius, your person, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, could be someone unlike any other that you've ever met. They could be of a different ethnicity, different background, different features from what you're normally attracted to. Just different all around. But they're coming through as your soulmate, your person. This is what's needed to continue and to happen, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Allow this healing journey to continue. This is something that you both need to do. But yeah, for now, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That is a part of that hanged man energy. If I can find it on here. Here we are. That new perspective. Release what does not serve you to make room to receive. Free yourself from any stagnant energy, from any situation that's not giving you what it is that you're looking for. And sometimes when we let things go, the universe can step in on our behalf and fix it and bring it back to us when it's ready. Sometimes when we think something or someone is lost forever, that's not actually the case. And you end up getting a second chance at love, a second opportunity, a reconciliation. And that's already been confirmed here with that Temperance card, as well as the Magician. Some of you do need to release your ex. That is coming through here. The time has come to clear that energy. That might be part of the baggage that you need to release and let go of, so that you can come together with this person that you have in mind for this reading, which I feel is completely different from an ex that needs to go. That's what I'm picking up from that. Some of you guys are dealing with family issues that needs healing as well. In this particular card, it does say your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So Aquarius, it depends on whether you are the parent or whether you are the child. That child can certainly be an adult child, okay? But there is healing here that is required for the family dynamic for some of you guys. Trust is a factor in this equation. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And if trust was broken between you and this person, Aquarius, that needs to be repaired, that needs to be healed. Express your love. I feel it's just a matter of time, again, before you hear from your person, Aquarius. And I feel at that time when they're ready, they will go ahead and make that romantic gesture. The attraction between the two of you is reflected here. Still very much attracted to each other. You deserve love, absolutely. You are lovable. This person could very well be your true love, your romance of a lifetime. So take any of these messages for how it resonates with you, Aquarius. Let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? Oh my God. Yeah, we can't make this stuff up. Look at this. Okay. Trust. And I just pulled this trust card, and it's being reiterated and confirmed here for you, Aquarius. This card reads, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform because you're not so glued or tied down to a particular outcome. So it allows life to just unfold the way it is meant to. And if you can trust that you've released somebody, and if they're meant to come back to you, then it will, and it's meant to be yours. Healing, once again, being confirmed here. Okay, we've got healing energy being magnified in this reading. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Absolutely. Where is that card? I've got so many cards here, guys. Hold on. I gotta find it now. Let me set some of these aside here because I've got so many cards. And going back to that light, which I just found, here it is. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Here's your light. It's the sun. Success, joy, fulfillment, happiness. feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And it's the sun that is contributing to that healing energy. And if you look at this photo, there's our sun right there. Beautiful. Let's add to this, guys. Let's add some dialogue to this because I feel somebody needs to speak up here. So this is the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So focus on your person, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. This could also be something that you've been wanting to say, Aquarius, to the person that you are thinking about for this reading. So take it for how it resonates. We'll go ahead and grab a few messages here and see whichever one you feel is meant for you. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius for the second half of December, please. First message. The red string of fate binds us together. Wow. You guys are still connected, even though you might be connecting at a distance, energetically, vibrationally in the 5D. The color red for me is passion. It's love. It's fiery energy. You guys are spiritually connected, Aquarius. It doesn't matter that you guys are in separation because there's healing that's happening here. This could be a destined partnership as well. Next card. Divine synchronicities are constantly haunting me. So they keep seeing these synchronicities around them, Aquarius, and it's freaking them out because it's all tied into you. Next card. This is kind of an interesting message. I long for the day when I wake up next to you covered in feathers. We all know what that's referring to. They miss you, Aquarius. They're still thinking about you. You know, that already came through here. The thought of you still does things to me. So even though you guys are currently on different pages, I feel given some time, and if you can just have patience to see this unfold the way it's meant to, it'll all work itself out here. Look at this next message. My feelings for you are deeper than I'm letting you know. Yeah, it is. Perhaps they're not ready to share this with you, but they will. I think it's going to surprise you, actually, when you hear from this person. Next card. Might be a little bit hard to read on camera there. This card reads, I'm struggling to fight the dark forces that are keeping me from you. So somebody, for some of you guys, the person you're thinking about could be in a very dark place. You know, we've got regret here. We've got somebody who's sitting in the dark, just on their laptop, checking someone out from a distance. So yeah, for some of you guys, this person is in a very dark space and they're struggling right now. Let's grab one more. I pay attention to song lyrics just to hear if they resonate with us. So if this person loves music and they are very much in tune with the lyrics through particular songs that they hear and they think about you, this could be you as well, Aquarius. But clearly they're still thinking about you. They are still thinking about you. And for some of you guys, this person is checking you out from a distance still. So this is a situation that needs to come back into balance. You guys are on different pages right now, yes, but there are changes that are going on here beneath the surface. It's just a matter of time. I feel before you hear from this person, They are coming forward as your true love, Aquarius. Either your soulmate, your twin flame, it doesn't matter, but they are coming forward as your romance of a lifetime. And I feel you guys actually make each other very happy when you're together. But they just need space. They just need space, time, peace, and quiet to figure things out for themselves. And maybe during this time, you need that too. To go within and just try to figure things out and see things from a different perspective. And just know in your heart that ultimately life will find a way to bring you guys back together. That came through as well for one of my other readings this second half of the month. So if you're a cross watcher, you might come across that reading. I forget which sign it was for. All right, guys. So let's close this out with some healing messages, since that's so darn prominent for this reading. But this is what I am choosing to end all of my readings with for the second half of December. Let's see what we have as far as some final thoughts and messages for you, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius for the second half of December. What do we have? Yes, the need for balance. Exactly. We've already got the Two of Pentacles coming through with that balancing act. We also have the balancing the scales card coming through. So this is clearly telling us, Aquarius, that the situation is out of balance right now, but eventually this is what's going to bring about full healing between you and this individual. Once you guys are back in balance towards each other and on the same page and not on different pages, this can actually bring about healing here. The next card is children. So for those of you, again, dealing with family issues that needs healing, children have been affected in the dynamic of this equation. Abundance is coming in for you as well, Aquarius. Abundance comes certainly in regard to your finances, your career opportunities, but abundance comes in so many forms. It can come in the form of love, a person coming back to you. Wealth is represented in so many different ways. So however way this abundance presents itself to you, Aquarius, it's coming in for you the second half of December. I love that. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. Whatever part of this reading you were able to resonate with, I hope it did bring you clarity somehow. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon, Aquarius. I do plan on posting quite a lot more content and more readings in 2020. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And for those who have subscribed, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support that you've shown me this year. I truly appreciate it. So stay tuned and I'll be back with more readings for you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.